Hi guys, Morphang here from MF Tabletop. Today I'll be doing a showcase of Gorzag Gitstompa and Nikkit. This pair is my very first 40k set. I was introduced to 40k via text-to-speech and the All Guardsmen party, and reading the lore a bit I was very interested in how the orcs were. However, I've always been a bit wary about ordering from Games Workshop due to how expensive they were compared to their competitors. However, when I saw this model for sale, this limited edition commemorative series, I really wanted to paint it, so I ended up ordering it, also in part to deal with the COVID lockdown. And now that I finally got the box open, I'm going to show off the sprues, and then we're going to look at what the bits look like, how it looks like assembled, and finally how I painted it up. Alright, so as I pull it out of the box, you'll notice immediately that the packaging is a lot larger than what's actually in it. The whole model, both of the models even, fit on the single sprue. It comes with a 25mm base and a 32mm base. I'm not used to the 32mm, it's the standard for orcs, I found out later. Looking at the sprue already, you can see the details are so clear that even with my phone camera you can pick up how detailed this model is. It also should make it really easy to paint just looking at it like this. Alright, I've now clipped out all these pieces for you off camera. The Gretchen comes in 2 parts, while the orc comes in 6. The parts only fit together in one way, making this a very monopose model. However, considering this is a special character, it does make sense. So I just started putting it together. The pieces fit together really well. With a bit of super glue, the assemblage was really quick. It was very hard to do anything wrong. As you can see, there are some gaps in the model when it was attached. A little bit of gap filling should fix it right up. It was mostly along the line of the body. And here we see the Gretchen, which had no such problems, as the body was one single cast. As I mentioned, I was quite hyped to paint these models, so here they are. I'm not the best painter in the world, but the details were so deep on this character that made it really easy and really fun to do contrasts in the colors of the skin tones and on the cloth. So I really enjoyed painting the orc. Nikkit, the Gretchen, I enjoyed a bit less. The details were less pronounced. It was still nice to paint, but was nowhere near the level of Gorzag that I completely missed until after I finished painting him. The booklet had on the other side, which is not visible, a step-by-step way of building the miniature. In this case, it wasn't really necessary. However, I think it's still pretty cool that they include this. I haven't seen this with other miniatures before. And here is also the stat block. They don't mean much to me. I don't know if you can read it here, but for those who are interested, here it is. In conclusion, I'd say this was a really awesome model. Its price tag was a bit hefty. It is limited edition, but yeah, I really enjoyed painting him though. So I think it was worth my money in the end. However, I could see someone else not going for it if they weren't specifically interested in this model. I have to say the quality and how much fun I had painting was to the point that I actually went and ordered a heavily discounted Start Collecting box from the orcs. I'll be covering that box in a future video, as well as looking at how I use 3D printing and other techniques to get more out of that box, almost doubling the amount of models from it. But that's that for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.